Well, hello, what's up? How you all doing? Hope you're all having a wonderful night. It's really late, but better late than never. I wanted to bring today a new video of testing 1v1 because we don't really have much time. So unfortunately, I have to bring it every single day. Tomorrow we're gonna do another one. You guys voted for it. Usually I wait for votes a little bit more, because we usually get like 800 votes or something, but we don't have time. We got more than 400 votes and Paladins won, so it's gonna be a testing 1v1. Full veterancy, we went bot veterancy this time, because it's a bit tankier, and then we went full doctrines. Now some of you will ask, why didn't you went for noble blood doctrine? I think it's a bit overrated on Paladins, because they're not that tanky anymore, and the healing is only 6 seconds, so I don't like it. I really don't like it. I think on Paladins, Noble Blood Doctrine, it's a bit overrated, too much. So, Paladins versus Stalwarts. I'm gonna do a nice charge in, press the third skill, which is a Doctrine, press the second skill when they're inside, and then try to put them as close as possible, XP, just to do as much damage as I can, because I'm getting pushed away, which kinda sucks. Now, I don't think we win against Stalwarts, because Stalwarts push you away, and it kinda, you know, they just throw you away CC like this, so it kinda sucks. But you put up a fight, you do get a few kills, almost half, so it's not that bad. In big blob fights, Paladins are way better, like much better. But in 1v1 these days, not the best, man. Their healing is still good for blob fights, but Stalwarts is still the best purple. And neither the new Zealots is gonna win against them, so yeah, just pick Zealots or wuwei or something. The new Zealots, the evolution been nerfed so badly that they can't win against Stalwarts neither, which kinda sucks. Now we're gonna try twice. We're gonna fight the first form, and then we're gonna fight the second form. You can charge me whenever you want. I'm gonna charge there, myself, press V, press second skill in the Doctrine, and then let them go wild. I think that the first form of the Zealots are much more better than the evolution, which means evolving them, I think it's a bad idea, because it seems they win against Paladins. Paladins are not extremely meta anymore, especially in tier 5, but they put up a fight, you know. So against first form we're losing. Let's see the evolution form. Those guys supposed to have more damage, but their damage been nerfed like crazy, so meh. But let's see. Let's just... Do you have the form or... Let's see if he does it. He should have it, because the rage is a bit fast to get somehow. So he got it. I'm just gonna charge in, fight whenever you want. Gonna go in. I'm trying to press the healing fast, because the healing, if you wait too long, your Paladin's gonna die. Zealots damage is not the worst, I guess. I'm not even pressing the Doctrine, by the way. Not this time. I'm trying to press XV. I don't really like XV on Paladins these days, because the healing is like 6 seconds instead of 12. And that's quite of a long CDR in my opinion. And it seems the evolution wins. Yes, it does win. Not by a lot, but it does win. They definitely win against us. Just pretty nice for them. But the damage is definitely lower. I feel like the first form does so much more better, my opinion. Here now we almost won, so yeah. Can try some wuwei, mirmilons. Mostly we try some meta units first, and then we go for a little bit lower, like spear sergeants and stuff. Wuwei should be fine. You can charge towards me. I'm not gonna charge this time. I'm gonna press this one, the second skill really quickly, because wuwei has a lot of damage. And then I'm just gonna do all the damage I can. You should be able to win against wuwei. Yeah. Because wuwei are not that tanky as a unit, and Paladin's damage, it's not that bad. Which means that you win against wuwei with a nice healing. So that's great. We lost almost half, so good fight. At least you know you win against wuwei. I mean, they kinda fall apart, to be honest. They're not that great anymore. They still have the damage, but meh. Mirmilon's gonna be a bit interesting. You can charge whenever you want. I'm gonna do the same. Mirmilon's gonna be a bit interesting. I'm gonna press the second skill right now. Just their charge not hurt as much, but it seems I kinda mistaken. I don't know if it's a good idea to press the second skill when they charge, or after they charge. But the truth is, their charge just destroyed all my units. Like every single of my units just died. Yeah, Mirmilons. I think Mirmilons, I don't know why a lot of people on Discord say Mirmilons are bad when they actually second, if not maybe third, most powerfully purple in the game. They can actually put a fight against stalwarts. So I'm a bit surprised that people say Mirmilons are weak, because they have a solid charge, good damage, amazing defense. So I don't know what they're talking about. Unfortunately, nothing to do with the paladins. I think that the Mirmilons charge is solid. So we can go some onamusha, a spear sergeant, and then we can go for some yellows. Spear sergeants are very meta, and I'm actually curious how we're gonna do against spear sergeants. Onamusha is, I don't think it's gonna be a threat. You can charge if you want, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna keep them in defense here. Healing. Yeah, I don't think Onamusha has any chance. Onamusha needs to be used only on the side of the units, if not they lose against everything. That's why I love them. They have the damage, but they're very difficult to play, so meh. I think in battles you should never play Onamusha solo. It's impossible. It's literally impossible to play Onamusha solo. Spear Sergeants is a big threat. We're gonna wait for the healing. To be fair, we're not waiting for the doctrine. We don't need a doctrine anyway. But I don't think we're gonna lose against Spear Sergeants, do we? Let's do a nice charge in. They don't really see us. I'm gonna press V, and they don't have damage. See, they don't really have damage, which means if I press the healing, my damage is way superior than them. Spear Sergeants are an amazing tanky unit, but they don't have the damage. So, he's not winning. He's definitely not winning. He's working very hard. Not even using the doctrine for the defense, but the truth is, Spear Sergeants are holding. They are definitely holding pretty well, but unfortunately, I will get my healing back, and it's pretty much over. But they put up a fight. It's lovely that they put up a fight. Hey, at least you know who counters Spear Sergeants, right? Besides stalwarts, you got the paladins that can do very good against these guys. Spear Sergeants, it's okay, we win. There's nothing to do about it. I think it's a bad fight. Let's try men-at-arms. A lot of people still put men-at-arms on the pedestal, saying men-at-arms are very good. I think they are actually atrocious, pretty bad. You can still get some value with them on heroes, on the side like onamusha, but I think their damage has been reduced severely. So meh, I don't really like them so much, but sure. Let's go in. Second skill. They definitely do more damage than Spear Sergeants, obviously. But I just feel like they just die too fast. Look at this. Even onamusha got 2 kills. This guy's got 1 kill only out of Paladin. So nah. I don't like men-at-arms. I think men-at-arms are kinda trashy at the moment. You can blame me and say whatever you want, I don't care. We can try some tier 5s. Some phalangs, spartans, and maybe shield maidens. That would be really awesome. And see if they can put up a fight. Usually, before the nerf, Paladins been nerfed pretty hard. But before the nerf, they were actually winning against phalanx. So I'm gonna try twice. I'm gonna charge in, because usually charging into the phalanx with the shield is not a bad idea. Then you press the second skill and you just get inside there and do as much damage as you can. Unfortunately, they move away, so that is a problem. And they CC you, because yes, healing is get CC. But you should be okay to put up a fight. CC is pretty disgusting, I'm not gonna lie. We did a good charge. We really did a very good charge. Charging into the phalanx with a shield unit, it's not a bad idea. That's why Mirmilons win against phalanx, because you charge into them with ease. So unfortunately, for phalanx they lose. I think phalanx versus shield meta, they struggle. They can put up a fight in block fights, but they do struggle. So yeah. Well, luckily, at least you know that if you see some phalanx, you can pull out the paladins. Why not? The paladins in block fights are still great though. I think they're still nice. But 1v1, if you find yourself solo situation, maybe you should just run away, because a lot of units kinda give you a hard time. Let's try the shield maidens. Shield maidens are really powerful at the moment. I think they're actually really good. I'm gonna do a solid charge, because that's the only skills I have. And I'll put him there. V, press the second skill as quick as possible. I prefer to press the second skill because it does damage to the enemy team when they attack you. like bleeding. That's why I prefer to use it early, not late, because if I use it late, my units die too fast. I literally have full doctrines, mostly defense, plus both veterancy, and I still feel pretty squishy. That's why I prefer to use the healing early. I don't think late using the healing, it's good, so yeah. Let's try a little bit of a Spartans.
Stand ready.
I think Spartans gonna beat us to the death, but okay. Spartans kinda used to lose against Paladins when they had when they were fully buffed and not nerfed. They had a 12 seconds healing. They were actually winning against against Spartans somehow. But now I don't think they win anymore. Nice charge. First second skill. We do get some kills, but once the advance come in, I'm just completely doomed. And even if I stop them in the back, I don't do that much damage. But surprisingly, I do get a little bit of kills. Surprisingly. That's not that bad. Other advance is over. Let's see what they can do now. Okay, we got some kills though, so that is not bad. Not bad. I don't understand why they nerfed Paladins though. I'm curious, I wish to know. Because I don't think they were broken, but sure. Now let's try a little bit Zealots maybe Orochi Samurai, and then we can call it. We tried against most meta units. We're not gonna try against all of them because I think it's a stupid move to try, especially off meta units. I don't think it's a smart idea to try against off meta units. Because meh, they don't do so well. We tried onamusha and Minotaurs. Zealots will be okay. We're pulling up a nice, beautiful fight, but unfortunately Zealots to destroy us. I mean, I am happy that they don't win against tier 5, but I'm a bit unhappy because they don't win against many meta tier 4s. That's the problem, so... meh. Let's try against an off meta. Do you have doctrines on Highlanders or something? We can try another off meta just for the love of it, or any unit you have as a non-meta. Shield banners, I don't really care. Imperial pikemen, we got. This is actually pretty good too. I'm actually curious. We're gonna charge in. We're not immune to CC, but our healing should hurt. Like this, it should hurt. But unfortunately we get pushed to the ground a lot. They shouldn't have enough damage to kill us, right? Nope, they don't have enough damage to kill us. So we can win against Imperial Pikemen. Yep. We can win against Imperial Pikemen. Not bad. Imperial Pikemen, it's a bit off meta too. More of a blob fight, stingy, you know, nothing special. But anyway, they're still a nice unit in my opinion. You can still use them in big blob fights. But solo, you should be very aware of that against non-meta units you should do pretty fine. Against meta units, good luck. Okay, we can try Wuwei Hunters as the last. See how it goes. We don't win against non-tier 5s. Maybe against Orochi Samurai if you block their stab, but that's it. I'm gonna charge in. Press the second skill quickly. We actually put up a fight. I'm kinda happy though, because you like it or not, they do put up a fight. They do put up a fight, even if you like it or not. I think they actually win. What the hell? They almost won. I mean, Wuwei Hunters are so bad at the moment. I don't know, Wuwei Hunters are so average. Beautiful unit, but so average. Anyway, we're gonna end it here. That was the testing 1v1. I like Paladins a lot, and I think they're actually very underrated. You know, you might not win against meta units, which is fine, it's true. However, you can still put up a fight. And the fact that you can go hand to hand with a lot of tier 5 units, it's really nice. In blob fights, they're even better. So I think they're really cool. Just underrated units. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video, hope you're having a wonderful night, and I see you guys in the next one. Take care.